In this video, I want to show you how to use the stacking feature of Excalidraw. This is something you might use to show multiple copies of something or scaling in system design. So let's see how it works here. So the stacking feature will work with three shapes. It'll work with the rectangle, it'll work with the rhombus, and also the circle over here. And you can access it in two ways. The first way is through the actions menu. You're going to notice this new action here. So stack to scale. And so you can get something like this. It'll always add 2 copies behind. Maybe in the future we'll extend that, but for now it's just that. You can also do this with the rhombus. Let's say in the rhombus we actually have some text in the center here. And just to kind of make this a little bit different, I'll make this transparent so you can see. So another way that you could access this is by pressing Command J. So if you press Command J, and maybe let's actually just change the background, so you can see that it adds it. And also another thing is that if you go ahead and you press it, it will just modify the text. So the text will always remain in the top here. So you can modify it by clicking on the center here, or you could just click on the outside and it will modify it as well. And of course, this is all moving with like one group, and so you can do that as well. Now, something I'll note here is that if you go ahead and stack it here, then you could actually go ahead and press Command J again, but that won't do anything because it's a one-way operation. You could, if you wanted to, ungroup this. I don't know why you would, but let's say you wanted to ungroup the selection. This is already an existing feature. And so now when you ungroup it, you can actually independently move these and then also independently kind of stack these if you want. So that's also an option if you want to do that. So now let's say we had some arrows connecting these things. So let's say we had something like this going to this. And so if I move this, it moves alongside with it. So this is shape 2, this is shape 1. And then what you could also do here is, let's say we go ahead and we press Command J here. Well, now it's still connected. The arrow is actually just connected to the first shape over here, but you could, if you wanted to, kind of move it to a second shape or third shape. But really, you shouldn't need to because this is all just one group, so you can just leave it at the first shape here. And one other important thing to call out is that this feature will only work if you have one shape selected. So you can see that if we select one of them, we can see this icon over here. But if we select both of these, it actually doesn't appear. And if you select both of them and press Command J, it also doesn't appear. So this is going to only apply to one item at a time.